My name is Father Ubald Rugirangoga from Rwanda in Central Africa, the country where genocide occurred in 1994. People from Hutu ethnicity made genocide against people from Tutsi ethnicity. I am an apostle of forgiveness. At 7 years old, my father was killed because we are Tutsi. In 1973, all Tutsi students were forced to leave the school because Hutu students wanted to kill them. I fled to Burundi. There, I had a vocation to priesthood. I returned to Rwanda in 1984 and was ordained a priest. In Nyamasheke parish, where I had mission as young priest, I tried really to preach love and live love. And what bad surprise when, in 1994, genocide occurred against the Tutsi people. I saw Hutu people killing their brothers and sisters in faith because they were from Tutsi ethnicity. I escaped myself miraculously. My parishioners wanted to kill me. 45,000 Tutsi people were killed in 3 days, from 15 April to 17 April 1994. They were refugees at the parish. They had been killed there. After genocide, I was with inner wounds. Every night, I had to weep, thinking that I had just failed. To become a priest in order to preach love and live love, and then to experience genocide in my own parish. Then, as I prayed, I listened to God's voice telling me that I had to get refuge abroad because He wanted me to survive and evangelize. I escaped through the bush to Congo and later to France. I went on weeping every night. I had not accepted to carry my cross. Genocide against the Tutsi was for me a cross to carry. Without accepting it as a cross to carry, nobody can forgive. I was healed by forgiveness. I have forgiven the killer of my mother, who lost her life in the genocide. Forgiveness made me free, and I had to help others to do the same. After 6 months of praying and healing, I returned to Rwanda. I immediately began to help people with inner wounds, listening to them and praying with them. I said Mass with healing prayers. I organized retreats, first for the victims of genocide, secondly for the perpetrators, and lastly for those Hutu who were rescued, Tutsis, during the genocide. I brought the 3 groups together. We had to think about what St. Paul wrote to the Romans: do not be conquered by evil, but conquer evil with good. I invited the victims to stand up. I then invited rescuers to stand next to one of the victims they rescued. The rescuers were Hutu. I remarked that every Tutsi victim of genocide was surrounded by 6 or 7 Hutu who had worked together during the genocide to save him. To rescue a Tutsi during the time of genocide was not easy. To those who perpetrated genocide, I told them that When they were killing Tutsi people, the Hutus, who were good Christians, were rescuing Tutsi instead of killing them. It was time for conversion in order to forgive and beg pardon. After these retreats, everybody was convinced that the good one must triumph over the bad one. Sharing with them how I was free by forgiving the killer of my mother, they also decided to forgive. I have forgiven the killer of my mother during the genocide. I have paid school fees for his 2 children. They had nobody to take care of them when their mother died and their father is in prison. The children are now in high school, and I am ready to go on paying their university studies. Witnesses forgiveness are so many in Mushaka Parish where I have initiated such retreats. If you don't forgive, you die. When you don't forgive, you have a great weight to carry. Forgiveness makes free. The victim must forgive first, and then the perpetrator begs pardon. Forgiveness sets you free. Extreme horror requires extreme forgiveness. Thank you.